Guys, I'm so sorry. Are you guys over it? This is like my 15th time trying to go live today. The service is so bad. If it cuts out again, I am so sorry. I'm not going to be able to come back because it's literally... And then there's a motorcycle. I've literally done this like 10 times over the last probably 20 minutes. I've been sitting out here fiddling with this thing, trying to get it to go live. I usually go live on Instagram, which is my much preferred method. I love Instagram live. I never do YouTube live, but I feel bad because a lot of you guys don't follow me on Instagram, and so it's like I can't, you know, I can't really be personal with you guys on there. I mean on here, because a lot of you don't like follow me on my Instagram, so whenever I go live on there, I don't get to see you guys. Yeah. After this, can I go live on Insta? I prefer to because, like, the quality on YouTube isn't as good. Like, I hate to say that because I love YouTube. But if it fails again, I'm so sorry. I'm going to have to feed Blue soon because he's been soaking for, like, over 15 minutes. So he's almost done. I did take Koa back inside. Rather, I had Patrick because Patrick came out here and was like, is your internet working okay? Because he could see me. I was, like, struggling trying to get this thing to work. Hi, Slime. And so, like, I couldn't get it to work. And so Koa, of course, with Koa being out here over 15 minutes, he kind of gets a little antsy and he was, like, getting stressed. So I took him back inside. So now Blue is just out here because Blue does really good outside. He loves being outside. Koa is just gets really stressed really easily after being out here for too long. So I brought Koa out. And then, you're welcome, Slime. So I brought Koa out, and then I had him out here with Blue. If you guys saw that briefly, if you didn't, I'm so sorry. My internet failed, and then Koa got really antsy because it took me about 20 minutes to get this thing working. And then here we are. So I had to take him inside, so now we're just out here with Blue. Blue's going to be eating in a minute, though, because he's been soaking for quite a while. He hasn't pooped, so I guess that's good. You don't get notifications when I'm live. Literally, no one does, I feel like. Even if they have, you have to have your bell on in order to get notified. And even if you have your bell on, sometimes it doesn't notify people. It's really frustrating. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Spencer. Hi, Chicken Nugget. Moo's doing really well. Thank you. Thank you, Eyes. YouTube only notified you once for my live stream. That's very likely. My Instagram is LittleLottie24. Yeah, I go live on Instagram more often now. Like, I've gone live on there a couple times, but I do that more than I do YouTube because YouTube's quality is always, unfortunately, trash. Although I love YouTube, Instagram has a better live, you know? Like, it's just easier, way easier and quicker to go live on Instagram. No, I don't take my hermit crabs outside. I never touch my hermit crabs. You want a tortoise, Dan? Oh, I love tortoises. Yeah, Blue's a good boy. Hi, Peter. Thank you guys for watching. Bodie is the same. He's exactly the same. Thank you. Yeah, Blue's a good boy. He's probably definitely getting hungry, so we can probably go on and take him out and let him eat. Hi, Bubba. Look, I got you some food. I hope this is okay quality for you guys. This is just some weeds, and then I had to get a little bit of romaine. This is some romaine. This is just some, like, radicchio and stuff like that. And then there's a little bit of, like, one little piece of cabbage because his weeds, like, wilted out here because I picked them 20 minutes ago. And so they wilt very, very fast. My cats, I don't think... yeah, there's one out here. She's laying behind me. Meow, meow. Come here. Come here. Will you come here? She looked at me and said no. Hi, Jackie. Yeah, he loves... Look at the cabbage. He loves the cabbage. I'm going to go and get this out of here. There's my baby. Hi. Hello. Someone asked to see a kitty cat. Say hello, kitty cat. There's my kitty cat. There's one. This is my oldest one. This is Big Kitty. You good girl. She loves being outside when I'm outside, but if I go inside, she's right behind me. She does not come outside without me, ever. She's extremely attached to me when it comes to being outside. She's like, yes, rub me. Sorry about my pajamas. Please just ignore. Please ignore. No, I'm not looking for birds at all right now. I'm looking for many, many other things. Not birds right now. Maybe again, like one day. Look. But not right now. Yeah, I apologize. I'm wearing Mickey Mouse pajamas. They were my mom's, and so I have them from a long time ago. They're really old. Oh my gosh, the tadpoles, guys. Oh, I want to tell you all about them, but I really need to do another update video. I say that, and I just posted one like, what, yesterday or the day before yesterday? So I technically, she's like, yes, please, keep going. Keep going. She's loving this. Being a good girl today. Pajamas are iconic. I really don't know about, I mean, technically, yes, he's an icon, but if I'm not wearing Disney, what am I doing with my life, right? Yes, there's quite a few animals I actually want, and I know you said soon, but soon if I can find them and if it feels right, but I get all of my animals based off feeling and how I'm feeling at the time, and if I can afford it, and if I'm ready, and if I have time, and all that kind of stuff. He takes up a lot of my time, but by choice. He's actually a you know, pretty easy pet in the grand scheme of things, like day to day. But I choose to spend a lot of extra time and care on him than I actually, like, I guess you could say would need to. So I spend a lot of time with him, and so I don't want to sacrifice my time with him. So I probably won't be getting any pets that would require a lot of my time because I just have so much fun with him. Maybe on my next live stream, I'll feed Lemon. Lemon's doing really good. I actually just sprayed her and like got her wet. I watered her. I watered Lemon probably about an hour and a half ago. She's doing really good. I fed her, I think I fed her the night before last, so she probably won't eat again till tomorrow. Hello, hi. I'm sorry that you guys aren't getting notified that I'm live. Like, that really stinks. Hi, baby. She's like, yes, loving on me today. Moo's doing really good. She's asleep right now. Bodhi is the same. He is not changed. He's still angry. Look at these weeds. Like, this is what happens when you pick fresh weeds and then they sit in the sun for 20 minutes while you're trying to get on live because it's not working. No, Bodhi is not feeling less aggressive. He is exactly the same, unfortunately. Yeah, R.I.P. weeds. I know, these weeds are like trash. Look, this was actually a big piece of plantain. You wouldn't know it. It looks like shriveled up junk now. No, I don't have any plans to get another gecko. So I'm sure you guys are like, well, what animals would you like? I most definitely would love to have my snails. That's probably, honest to goodness, that's number one on my list right now. I really want these particular snails. I'm not gonna like say which ones are going into too much detail because I may not ever be able to get them because I have to find them in my own state. I'm not allowed to get them from like out of state. So I would have to find them here, and I only have like 2 or 3 girls that I'm in contact with who has some. So it's just very, very hard to find them. I've been looking for my snails for a year now, and that's how hard they are to find. So yeah, it's a mess. We'll talk about that at another time. And then I also kind of want a tarantula, but it's not first on my list. I also want another tortoise. That is probably the top like 3 on my list, I would say. No snakes ever. That's pretty much a standard on my channel. I'll never have a snake. I am vegan. Thank you for asking. The tadpoles are almost all grown up. I don't have many left at all. We're going to do an update video this week on them, so I'll get to show you guys the remaining ones this week, as well as the big frog that's living in there. No, I don't have any plans to get an axolotl, but I am going to be setting up my fish tank probably this week because I think my plants may have arrived today. I got a big box today. Don't know what's in the box, surprisingly, because I was expecting a couple different packages. But I did get a box today, so it may be my aquatic plants, and if it is, we will have a fish tank set up this week, so I'm pretty excited about that. And Bodhi's filled your want for a caiman. Shockingly, no, I still want a Cayman, but Bodhi has definitely made me like think about what having a Cayman would be like, but then like multiply that times 1,000. Still would love to have a Cayman though. Hi, Christina from England. I really want a Mexican pink, but they're extremely hard to find. So my friends like Maddie Smith, they've been telling me, you know, about some other ones. Like she says, you know, that Brazilian blacks are pretty good starters, because I really want a terrestrial tarantula. I don't want an arboreal tarantula. But with them just being so fragile, and honest to goodness, the Mexican pinks are extremely rare and very, very hard to find. So I'm struggling. I've looked at 2 different expos so far and I've had no luck. So what are you doing? What you doing? She's like, I'm trying to get your attention. You pushing the pool. This pool is like the greatest $10 I've ever spent. PetSmart. I got this pool for Blue because I didn't want him to be eating on the ground with bugs and stuff, but whenever I let him go in the grass, you know, that's fine. But this is great for taking to my mom's house, like for inside, because he does have really big poops, so it works out pretty nicely. Kitty cat, your tail, baby, your tail. Hi. 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 Ooh, needing them paws. Get 'em. Get it, girl. Get it. Can you guys still see me? The chat stopped, so I'm assuming my service probably went out. That seems to always happen. Oh wow, no, now they're pouring in. Oh, she's back. Oh crap, it must have like went out and came back in. Ugh. Yes, this is Big Kitty. She is my biggest and oldest cat. Well, she's not the biggest anymore. Now Icy outweighs her actually, because she's getting older, so she's lost a little bit of weight. But she used to be my biggest. That's how she got her name, Big Kitty. And she's the oldest. She's like 15, 14. She loves being out here with me. You good girl. Start doing fish tanks. I am. Oh man, I promise. I'm actually really excited. You know what's funny is I want to say, see, that's why I always say like, well, I always say never, you know, because things change. But like the only thing I'm pretty sure about is I'll never have a snake. That's probably the only never. Besides a monkey, obviously a monkey, but like a snake and a monkey are the only 2 like nevers I would say on my channel. Hi Connor. Hi Becca. Hi Allie. Hi Chicken Nugget. Yeah, but like I said, I'm really excited about getting into fish tanks. I am like really excited about that. It's not that I don't like snakes. I would not like feeding a snake, because I can't feed mice. And if your snake goes off frozen thawed, you're pretty much like in deep trouble, because you'd have to feed live, and well, that's just not happening. I can't do it. Wouldn't do it. I have no thoughts on Jeffree Star. I'm extremely envious of his success. I think that's amazing that he has built his empire, and like that's just extremely like admirable to do that. Like I admire that he's done what he's done, but I have no other thoughts on him at all. I don't watch any makeup channels. Hi, Lori. Should I get a tortoise? I really can't answer that question for you. I know I love my tortoise, but tortoises are my favorite animal. And it was my life's like dream pet. My life pet that I wanted was to have a tortoise and a Yorkie, but I got Milo 10 years ago. So a tortoise was pretty much my dream. Yeah, this is Blue. Koa is inside in his tank. He was out here during my first like, okay, I was going to say 10 live streams. He was out here for my first like 4 failed attempts at live streams. Can I show my house? No, I can't really show my house just because of privacy, you know? Like, I do show different rooms, but in general, I can't really show my house, you know what I mean? For safety. Tortoises get soaked. They don't really bathe. They kind of just soak. Like, I had him in here soaking. That's why this water is all dirty now. They soak. When did I first become obsessed with tortoises? It's a really good question. I would honestly say, when it was years ago. I've wanted one for years, but it definitely didn't happen until I was an adult. But I guess it happened after I found a few YouTube channels who had tortoises. There's very, very few actually, unless they're like actual tortoise breeders or something. But for the most part, I've been obsessed with tortoises for years. But when I found Garden State tortoise, and then I found like, Graphic Phoenix, I guess that's what his name is. I forget his other channel name, but when I found Graphic Phoenix here on YouTube, I know his name's Mike Totola. I don't know if he has another channel name, but when I found Mike Totola, thoughts on Taylor Nicole Dean? I love Taylor. She and I are friends, and she is an absolute sweetheart. She's actually sending me something in the mail right now, I think. So that's another one of my packages I have to look out for. Yeah, I love her. She's a sweetheart. Trailer Nickel Dean. Yeah, Trailer Nickel Dean. We love her. Hi Carson, what's Blue's favorite food? I would say hibiscus. Hands down, a hibiscus flower. He will not turn it down. He loves hibiscus. And it sucks because my hibiscus tree is completely dead, so I never get to give him any anymore. Unless I see them in places and I like sneak them home to him. Like the yellow ones. I actually have a video I'm going to be posting for you guys. If you guys want to see it, well, I'm going to post it anyway because I have the footage and I haven't edited it yet, but I brought him back some hibiscus from Ohio. Like I literally brought them back from a different state for him because I saw them at a vegan restaurant outside and I pulled them off their bush and ran to my car. And so I brought him some hibiscus all the way from Ohio and I filmed it because he absolutely loved eating them. It is hot today here, but it's probably like high 80s, I would say. It's not like unbearable at all. Tortoises should eat weeds, greens, dandelions, hibiscus, clovers, plantain, grass, anything. They have to have a variety, so you cannot feed them one thing. You can't feed them spring mix from the store and that's it. Like this has got like 5 pieces of spring mix, like literally like 5 or 6 pieces, and the rest of this is wilted weeds that I picked before I got on here with you guys. They can't have one thing. They have to have variety. Thank you, Carson. I'm probably not going to be on here too much longer because it's going on 20 minutes. But I'm going to be on for a few more minutes. Do you guys have any more questions while we watch Little Boo eat? Hi from New York. Hi, CeeLo. Hi, Charlie. My favorite tortoise species is Hermans. That's what Blue is. This is my favorite species of tortoise, the Testudo hermani species, and the Testudo hermani bulgari. He is Testudo hermani bulgari, but I love both of the Testudo hermani subspecies. It's 1 inch. It's 1 foot per 1 inch of tortoise. So he is 5 inches. He has to have a 5 foot long enclosure, which is what he has. And that's how tortoises work. If you have a tortoise, it's 1 foot per 1 inch of tortoise shell length. Like whatever the length of their carapace is. So like if you turn them over and you measure their belly, it's harder to measure this because it's round. So you would turn them over and you would put a ruler on their underside, and whatever they measure, it's 1 foot per 1 inch. My favorite pet, I don't have like a favorite pet, but I mean if I had to pick like one, it would probably be Milo. Milo is my baby. I've had him the longest, but I don't have a favorite. I honest to goodness like love Blue. I love them all very differently. Like Blue is like my dream. Milo is my literal baby. Like he is my world. Moo is my angel, my fairy, my princess. I love her more than anything. If I had to pick like favorites, I guess I would be like Blue, Moo, and Milo. You know what I mean? Like I love them pretty much all equally. Am I getting any new pets? In time. I don't get pets fast. I've never been someone who impulse buys. I just don't. I take a lot of time to think about what I'm doing. As everyone should, and I research a really, really long time. I make sure that I know all the ins and outs before I commit to anything, especially when it comes to lifespans and things like that. And then I have a tortoise who will live over 50 years, but it's really important to think about that stuff. So, get it, baby. Get it, boo. It's so good. This was a clover, I promise. It looks ugly now. It depends on the size of your tortoise. Adult tortoises can be soaked about once to twice a week for about 30 minutes. 15 to 30 minutes is good, but they also have to have water dishes in their enclosure. But if you have a baby, you must soak them at least 10 to 15 minutes every single day, because babies dehydrate extremely fast. I'm 28. Boo, I feel like you're sliding. Like your food's way over here. Come on, come back over here, Bubba. There we go. There you go. He's almost done eating. We're at 20 minutes, so we're probably going to get off here soon. I'll read a couple of more. My favorite part of Pet Fest was meeting everyone and who came to see us, and also meeting all my friends that are here on the platform. Everyone in the community was amazing. No, my dogs I feel like are pretty much intrainable. Like Milo does whatever he wants because he's super spoiled. And he's a Yorkie, so I don't think I would ever train my dogs to do anything. I just spoil them. Wait, I saw a question about tortoise breeders. The only reputable tortoise breeder that I know of is Garden State Tortoise. He's the only one I would recommend. And that's because I follow his care advice to a T. Other than keeping Blue outside. I do live in Tennessee. I don't keep Blue outside. I'm just too, I'm extremely paranoid about Blue. I just love him so much. I could never like put him outside and let him just be out there full time. I couldn't do it. I bring him outside about every other day for, you know, a good 30 minutes to an hour. But that's the extent of it. Like I never bring him out and leave him unattended. I just couldn't do it. That's just, I physically can't. Now, if I had a big tortoise, like a redfoot, a sulcata, Indian star, I would gladly leave them outside. But Blue, even though he's 3 years old, he's only 5 inches. And that just, like, my anxiety, I can't do it. I could never leave him outside. He has to be in my line of vision. Hi from Arizona. Hi, Macaw. Lots of slime people here. I've seen a lot of slime names. Hey, baby. You done with that piece? You've eaten a lot. You did good. Is it yummy? All his weeds have completely wilted. Look at this mess. Do you see this? This was plantain. What a pathetic excuse of plantain. It's also tiny because I've picked on my plantain, feeding him every day. And so it grows back like as a baby, and then I pick it again. And I pick it again as soon as it starts to like come out. Do I watch Dark Den? No, I do not watch Dark Den. I think I know who you're talking about, maybe, but no, I don't watch him. Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much for coming and watching. It means a lot. I probably wouldn't own mice. I really am not a fan of animals that smell really, really bad. What do I give Blue as a treat? Let me think. I don't really have anything that I give him as a treat, but on his birthday, he did get a tiny piece of strawberry, so I guess that was a treat because tortoises can't have fruit. So that was a treat. Fruit has a lot of sugar in it, and it is a really high water content, so it can actually really mess with tortoises' digestion in their gut. Essentially in their intestines. They have a very special like biological makeup in their digestion tract that helps them break down plant matter. They're strictly herbivores. That's why they can't have a lot of protein. They can't even eat like only clover. Like it has too much protein in it. So they have to have a variety. And so if you feed them too much fruit, the citric acids and the sugars and things like that and the water content alone would it would completely mess up their digestion, and it could kill your tortoise. So tortoises cannot have like just fruit or a lot of fruit or anything like that. Now there are some species of tortoise that can have more fruit because they're a lot bigger. Like obviously Blue is a small Mediterranean species, so he can't have fruit. But if you were like a sulcata and you fed him a piece of watermelon, like it probably would not hurt that tortoise. You know what I mean? Like they just can't have a lot of it. Like it's just not something that can be the primary, you know, parts of their diet. But there are exceptions to that, of course. I mean, there are like redfoot tortoises. They can have protein. They can actually have like some live protein as well, which is crazy to me. So like not desirable, but There are some tortoises that are not strictly herbivores, but Blue is strictly herbivore. He is a Mediterranean species. No, I would never get a snake. I just can't feed snakes. Hi, happy birthday, Hannah. How much spare time do I have? I consider this spare time, even though I'm technically live streaming and I'm feeding my animal. This is technically spare time. But I spend my spare time with my pets. Like, even if it is just on the couch petting them or holding them or brushing them or playing with Moo or giving her worms or, you know, feeding Lemon. Like, that is all my spare time. My spare time is my animals. Yes, Jessica, I saw your video on that. I totally agreed with you. Same reason. I just couldn't feed them, so I would never have one. I don't mind feeding worms and bugs. Like, that doesn't bother me because I don't like bugs. So, like, feeding bugs doesn't bother me. But feeding, like hamsters, rats, mice, things like that, I couldn't do it. I could never do it. Hi, David. Thank you. Will I get another hamster? I don't have any plans to get a hamster after Moo passes away. Not right away anyway, just because I think it's going to break me. So that's all I'll say about that. I just don't have any plans to get another one anytime soon. Do I have plans to get another tortoise, though? I really want another tortoise. I want an Egyptian so badly. It's not even funny. Okay, so what substrate do I use for Herman's tortoises? I'm going to make an entire video about this very, very, very soon. Hi, Sawyer. But the thing is that I'm using EcoEarth right now, but I do not recommend it for tortoises. I'm using it because I don't trust organic topsoil. Organic topsoil is the better choice if you can get a true organic topsoil that has no fertilizers or perlite in it. I don't trust it. I'm not using it, but you should, /can, you know, whatever. But a lot of people use forest floor, which is, I think it's cypress mulch, I want to say, or something like that. A lot of people use orchid bark, repti bark. I'm switching him to repti bark in a video very, very soon. You guys will see. I bought a couple bags of repti bark, so that's what I'm going to be giving him very, very soon. I'm going to be mixing it in with a little bit of EcoEarth, but EcoEarth is extremely dusty, and I'm really over it. Bye. Yeah, that's my substrate answer. Will I ever get Blue a new table? If he grows. If he gets any bigger, I will. I will build a bigger one. But he's only 5 inches and he hasn't grown at all. Like you guys can see, he has not grown since I got him. So, oh, all right. I think he's done. He's eaten all his veggies. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to go. EcoEarth is so dusty, Jessica. Yeah, I'm over it. It's like all over my ring light too. I have to dust it constantly. But I think we're going to go. Say bye. Say bye-bye. You got junk on your face. Hi, baby. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. You're so beautiful. Bye. Oh, I love you so much. Bye, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will leave this video up on my channel, so if you guys want to go back and rewatch it, you're more than welcome to. I really appreciate it. Bye. Go follow my Instagram. Also, if you guys want, I go live on Instagram too. It's LittleLottie24, so I go live on there as well. Just wanted to mention that. Bye, guys.